Good day, everyone. Here we are for another reveal. It is the 6th of May, and this is reveal number 405, 1942 plastic roll. Well, here's the roll, and let me see what the coins. Oh, these coins look good. Okay, so let me go ahead and get it open and get it started. Hello, Coin Dragon. How you doing this morning? Alright, there we go. And coin number 1 goes to Sureg. And let's see what his coin looks like. Going under the scope. And well, it's not one of the big FS listed doubled eyes. Number of doubled dies, both obverse and reverse, for the 1942 cent that we know about. Plus the potential for others that we don't know about. There's Dennis. Good morning, Dennis. So we're going to be watching the obverse and the reverse on these all the way through. And looks like I got nothing here. All kinds of things I'm watching for. There are a number of 1942 Lincoln cents that have doubling on the CE of cent as well. So, Sureg. Keyboard out of the way here. Okay, got nothing for you on that one. Let's see what we do now. Coin number 2. Okay, got nothing on the date. No I. There were a lot of 1942 cents minted. So, you know, the idea that you're going to go and open up any given roll and find dozens of die varieties in it is not necessarily realistic because there are so many coins. There are a number of die varieties, but they are scattered amongst hundreds of millions of coins. We just have to hope that we get the right roll. And here's coin number 3. Mr. Birchman. Let's see what he gets. Okay, I was thinking maybe a doubled eyelid, but now I'm kind of thinking twice. Going against that brief idea. There we go. Alright, let me check the reverse on this one. And nothing there. So what looks like very slight extra thickness on these letters is actually where the letters didn't strike up all the way. And you're seeing a part of the bevel effect where the base of the letter toward the field is actually a little bit wider than the highest relief part. So that if it doesn't strike up all the way, it looks thicker than it should be. Another one for Sureg. Oh, nice. There's a Woody. A Woody and a doubled die. How about that? You got doubling along the outside edge of the 942 of the date there. See what else we can find. Well, I don't really see it extending up into the motto. And I don't really see it on Liberty. But I definitely do see it right there on the date. It's rather minor, but it is definitely there. One of my markers for this can be the die damage that you see the little die dot there right here. And then there's more die damage right here. But that doubling is rather apparent. Let me bring it in a little closer. Make it more visible by doing that. And by doing this. Now you can see it. See, there on the edge of the 4, here on the 4, there on the 2, and then here on the back end of the 9. So that's what that is. Let me knock this back down to where we can actually look at it. There we go. Get it back in focus for the further distance. And flip it over and see what happened on the reverse side. If anything, well, it looks like nothing noteworthy. However, the obverse on this one's a nice double die. So Sir Egg gets a good double die. And now coin number 5. Coin number 5 goes to Crispy. Crispy, what does Crispy get? Well, it's not the same die. This is the die that we looked at before, and I'm kind of on the fence about that being an eyelid. I don't think it's a doubled eyelid. And bunch of machine doubling on the back. That's all we've got, though, is machine doubling. Looking around to see what I got here. Okay. Got nothing on that one. What's on what rim, Coin Dragon? Obverse or reverse? On the rim. The rim. Okay, that's just a slightly misaligned die. Very slightly misaligned obverse die. And on the reverse, same thing, only the opposite side. Just a slightly misaligned die. Very slight. So this one goes down as another normal coin. Let's check out coin number 6 for Penny Hoarder. That would be our 6th opportunity. I'm seeing spotty coin. That's what I'm seeing. Not the best in the world there. Let's check the reverse and see what happened there. And I don't necessarily see anything there either except a spot. We'll keep watching. Crispy. I kind of saw emails, but I basically bounced straight in here and started doing this as soon as I got up and around. I was up kind of late last night, and then this morning, my delay was because my wife likes to leave the door open for the dog to go in and out. But what she doesn't realize, I guess, is that, well, birds tend to wander in and out too. And a bird flew in the house. And so we spent 30 minutes chasing this bird around, trying to get the bird outside. We finally got it outside. Okay, I've got nothing else on the date there. Let's go around and check the rest. And I see nothing on the obverse here. Let's check the reverse real quick. And if we do happen to find one of the class 4 doubled dies for the reverse that shows doubling here in the central area of the design, it would be the first uncirculated example I will have ever seen. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Crispy. A 57D roll had a 56D RPM number 1. Well, I guess if you're going to get the wrong date in a roll, it's best to get something like that now, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes I have no idea what's in these rolls. I go by what I see on them, what the label says. Most of the time I'll check a couple of coins just to see that it does appear to be genuine, and then I put it up on the block. And well, sometimes that creates nice benefits. All right, here's number 10. Steven? Yeah, I got nothing on the obverse. Let's check the reverse. Slightly later die state. My hands are so dry clean that my fingers are slipping. I have zero oil to grip anything. Alright, here comes coin number 11. Stanley. Let's see what Stanley gets out of this. Yeah. It's not one of our little double dies, but this is somewhat promising because it is a very clean coin and a different die. You got some concentric rings up there that shows that we're working with a different die. We could possibly get something out of this. Nothing on the obverse, but let's check the reverse. As generally, obverses and reverses are paired 1-to-1. If you find a new obverse in a roll, probably not a bad idea to check the reverse. I see nothing there. All right, let's see here. Another 1942, which is a good sign. Okay, I gotta do something about this. My fingers aren't gripping the pad that I've got this on. I'll have to get a different pad. Something a little thicker. My fingers are grossly under waxed, I guess you might say. Alright, we'll try this. This one's for Eric. I'm gonna have to refocus. Reposition my light just a little bit here. Okay, let's try this. This seems to be far better. I've got better drive on this. That coin's kind of baggy. Oh, Eric. Here's number 14 for Taco John. Let's see what Taco John gets. Kind of surprised I haven't run into another one of those double dies yet. Got one single example of a Class 2 double die that shows on the outside edge of the date, the 942. Have one example of that. Nothing else in the roll yet. Coin number 15. Yo man. Yo man gets. Yeah. It is not the double die. Yeah, nothing. Well, hello, Canadian Roll Hunter. Here's Angie again. Or maybe Angie for the first time. I can't remember. Oh, would you looky there? No, it isn't. Bummer. I thought maybe it might be the double die. Tis a false alarm, unfortunately. Let's move on and take a look at the reverse and see if there's anything there. Interesting. There is doubling on here, but explaining it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I see what looks like pretty nice class 2 doubling on the outside edge. There's a separation line on the outside edge of the left wheat, but nothing on the letters, nothing on the dot. So I'll have to hold this out as its own double die reverse. And go on to coin number 17, see what happened with coin number 17. And nothing on this one. That's for Carl. Now number 18. Number 18, Crispy. I tell you what, this fixed focus is difficult to deal with on a live because any uneven canter to the surface of the coin and it just comes out of focus. And it's like, dude, can't you focus your scope? Yeah, but I can't focus it live with one hand and move a coin around at the same time. I have to stop to focus. Everybody tilt your head to the left. Okay, I got somebody who continues to blow up my phone. I have to check this real quick to make sure it's not an emergency of any kind. Let me get my phone effectively shut down. There we go. Okay. So a lot of times people can't tell. They don't know when I'm broadcasting. They just send messages because they're not watching for me to be broadcasting. So they don't know. So I just try to ignore my phone until it's over. Isn't that right, Coin Dragon? I said copper coins. Isn't that right, Coin Dragon? You have 405 numbered reveals at this point. We've had a number of other reveals. We're probably close to 500, actually. because we've had a number of special reveals. We've had bag reveals, other things that didn't necessarily carry the numbers. Working on trying to get my stuff together so that we can do a proof pull this coming week. Working on that. Also working on the possibility of a nickel proof pull. Nickel proof pull coming up in probably 2 weeks. And got nothing there. Check the other side. And nothing. There's coin number 22 for Malcolm. I'm using such a big spacer, it's really hard to keep myself straight on where the coin is. A little more difficult to actually find the coin. I'm using, basically, it's a leather coaster that I have a piece of black stock on top of. That's the black stock right there, and then the leather coaster is way out here. You can see part of the edge of the coaster there. So that's why it looks like I'm just a little bit drunk when I'm trying to keep these things straight. Well, of course I could teach you more. Hello, Bo Palmer. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Coins and ghouls, you missed one double die obverse, 942 of the date doubled, and you missed one really minor double die reverse that shows on as a separation line along the left edge of the design. And a response to Canadian Roll Hunter. How you get involved. Well, this is an easy thing. You simply register by sending me an email at, you ready for this? coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. As soon as you give me your YouTube screen name, your PayPal email address, and your actual given name, I got you registered. Once you're registered, you're free to bid or buy anything I offer. I offer these rolls for sale by the coin Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is how it goes. When I do these, I'll say something to the effect of, this is reveal number 405. It's a 1942 Philadelphia plastic tubed roll. The coins are X dollars each. You have a maximum of 3 per person. And then I count it down. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I hit a go. That shows you guys that I'm ready to start taking down names. At that point, yeah, I saw that, Dennis. It's not a double die. I've already figured that that particular one is a gouge. Oof. Spots. But at that point, when I give that shotgun start, you got to be on your trigger because these rolls sell out very quickly. Mostly under 20 seconds. Yeah, less than 20 seconds. Sometimes less than that. Sometimes it's only like 4 or 5 seconds to get your wishes entered into the chat, and then I copy your names down. I copy your names down till I got the 50 coins filled for the roll. And as soon as I've got the 50 coins filled for the roll, I move on to the next roll till I'm done with reveal rolls for that week. And that's on Monday. And Tuesday we have an auction. And then beginning Wednesday, I start working toward getting packages ready to mail, getting inventory out to come up with another auction, working on putting out fires with things around the house, and doing reveals. And I get the reveals done whenever I can, get them scheduled on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday. And in fact, at times I've even gone into Sunday and Monday doing reveals. But then Monday night, we have another show where we sell more rolls. That's how that works. There's Taco John. Bo Palmer says he's been busy getting ready for the Grove show. Grove, Texas. Oh my gosh, this one's ugly. Gosh, that's hideous. Whose is this? Deanne? You got credit, Deanne. I'm not charging you for this. We can still see if it's a double die, though. No. Nothing here. Hideous looking coin. Alright, let me get my book of shame back out here. Hang on just a moment. Under the keyboard it was. So here's number 405. That was coin number 28. Deanne, I am not hitting very good notes with you lately. In the previous reveal, I've had to bump you on 2 coins. This reveal, I've already had to bump you on 1 coin. But hey, you're getting bumps. So we'll see what that does for us. Could run you into a really good die variety when I do another roll. And get you in there. Alright, nothing on the obverse there. How about the reverse? Nothing there either. So we are up to coin number 30 now. We are 2 minutes away from the scheduled time of the next reveal, so guess what? We're not going to make it on time, but I will start it as soon as I'm done with this one. We'll go straight to it. It will be a 1943 Philadelphia roll. 1943 Philadelphia. Came from the same source as this roll, which may not be a great sign. There's another one of those really minor double die reverses. Just a little bit of doubling on the outside edge of the left wheat. That one's for Penny Hoarder. Yeah, that's part of the gig that happens here. I appreciate you bringing it up, Angie. I'll go ahead and describe it in full. When we go through these coins, I let you know if you have a die variety. I'll identify it right away if I can. If I can't, then we'll identify it later on in the process, which is the rolls are collected through the week. At the end of the week, they are boxed and shipped to Florida, where Eric starts the process of going through the rolls again, checking everything carefully, and identifying the die varieties. When he identifies the die varieties, if he identifies them and needs images for coppercoins.com, then they are photographed. The coin is photographed at that point in time. It is photographed, it is considered a plate coin. As a plate coin, you get credit for the coin going on the website because, well, it's your coin. And you also get a hand-signed flip insert that goes with the coin that shows that it is a Copper Coins plate coin. And that gives you the ability to be able to send the coin into NX and have them holder the coin as a Copper Coins plate coin. Or you could just keep it in the flip with my signature, either way. If it happens to be a new discovery, then I will put that it's a new listing. I don't use a discoverer for listings. That's a double die lid right there. It's rather minor, but it is a double die lid. Hey, Austin, don't do anything with those until I can tell you what it is.
Okay.
And then, because I got some special things going on over there.
All right, sounds good.
I'll come get you. All right, let's see. Had nothing on the reverse. We do have that double eyelid. This one goes to Eric. Angie. You might have received a plate coin. If you received a coin that had a signed flip insert and it was signed by me in blue pen, then yes, you did receive a plate coin. It's another minor double eyelid there. You can just barely see a little eyelid. It's right here. It's up here. It's not this thing down here. That's a gouge, I believe. But this up here, I believe, is a double eyelid. However, very minor. But some people may look onto this and say, wow, he's charging a lot of money for that stuff, and man, he's getting a lot back. Hey, look at that. There's a double die for you. That's a double die for sure. You got that doubling on the outside edge of the wheat right up here. All this, you can see here, that's all hub doubling. And that makes this a doubled die. Hub doubling is the item that happens. It's what happens to make a doubled die. So hub doubling and doubled die are the same thing. It's just different parts of speech. So there is another double die reverse. This one's for Angie. Angie gets a double die. And you get a double die. And you get a double die. All right, here's coin number 35. This one goes to Coins and Ghouls, also known as Adam Chambers. And got nothing on the obverse here. And on the reverse. So anytime you get a double die or a repunchment mark from these reveals, you'll get a flip insert with a die number on it. If it happens to be the plate coin that we use to photograph for the website, then it will also have the words plate coin and, or copper coins plate coin, and my signature, my original blue pen signature. If what you get is a new die, well, someone out of that is going to end up with a plate coin. So you have a plate coin for a new die. But then that new die annotation is also carried forward to all the coins of that particular die from that roll, which are not plate coins. There's another one of our little minor double die reverses that shows some doubling on the outside edge of the left wheat. Just barely see a little bit of separation going on there. I don't know that this is going to be one that we're going to list, but we're going to check it against Mr. Wexler's listings, and if it happens to be there, we'll cross to it. And here we go, next one. Well, I have not, that original double die that we saw on the outside edge of the 942 of the date, I've not seen another example of that in this roll. Let's see. Alright, got nothing there. Looks looks like when this is over, I'm going to have to make a phone call before I can go to my next. Looks like I'm going to be an hour behind on everything because I'm going to have to go to probably 1 o'clock getting the next reveal started. But I am not going to speed up just to get it done. This is a process, folks. It takes time. Takes time, takes energy. The DD, you talking about the one that had the doubling on the outside edge of the 942 of the date? That DDO? I appreciate that. Now, given it could have looked like number 11, understand also that there, for a number of different dates and mints, there are a number of different dies that look very similar to one another, but have to be identified using markers. That's where your markers come in. Your die scratches, die cracks, dents, and other things like that that mark that die, give that die a unique fingerprint. That's how you split one die from another die that are very similar. And just because I have one listed that looks like that may not be that same die. So there is every chance that if you didn't use markers to identify the fact that that was die number 11, it could possibly be a different one. And it may or may not be one I already have listed. Oh, this is a nice double die. You see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I see? Look right there. Along the outside edge of this wheat, there's extra thickness. You should be able to follow it going all the way up the outside edge of that wheat. Yep. There it is right there. You can see it here. You can see how bubulous and how extra thick all that looks. So let's go on up to E pluribus unum. There's your dot. A lot of extra thickness going on here. Wow, boom. There you go. Nice double die. Nice double die. I can see stuff like this as soon as I plop the coin down because I've been doing this for so long. Any monkey could do it if they've been doing it for 45 years. There's a nice doubling right there on the outside edge. That is definitely a beautiful double die right there. Very nice one for penny hoarder. I think this is probably the first one of these I've run into in this roll. So we get all the way up to coin number 40, and we have a first-time die variety for the roll. A very nice coin, too. So penny hoarder came out way on top on that one. Here's coin number 41. Steven. Let's see what Steven gets. He's got one that's got rubber wheel damage on it from the coin counter. Hello, Crappy Tim. Good day, sir. Yeah, I got nothing going on here, so I'll have to just move on to the next coin. All right, coin number 42 now. Back to Dennis. Let's see if we can get Dennis anything really nice here. Well, it's toned woody. Nothing on the obverse there. Let's check out the reverse real quick. And nothing. Normal 1942 Lincoln cent. All right, now on to coin number 43 to Carl. And Carl. Looks roughly normal on this side. Let's flip it over and see what happened to the reverse. And it is reasonably similar to 95% of the rest of the coins minted in 1942, meaning that it is not a doubled die. Here's one for Taco John. Taco John, And, well, nope. TJ, that's right. What's up, TJ? TJ, my brother. Let's see. Do we have... maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Looks like maybe a little bit of extra thickness going on in the date area. It's not carrying through anywhere else, but it does appear to be a little bit of extra thickness on the 4 and the 2. I have to pass on this one. Let's check the reverse. And our reverse says normal 1942 Lincoln cent. Grandpa Tim's Copper Corner. That's an interesting name. I like it. Sounds like, the old man with the white beard and sitting in the chair next to a workbench looking at his copper coins. Look at that. That's a struck through right there. Right next to my little spot, I have a struck through for Yeoman. Struck through a fiber, it looks like. Goes right through the E of Liberty. Nice little error. Let's check the reverse of this. Oh, no. Not anything on the reverse, but Yeoman, coin number 46. Yeoman is a struck through obverse. Struck through thread, it appears. Or maybe a piece of wire. Could be a bristle from a brush, a wire brush that they would use to polish the dies, to clean the dies off. That's very well what that could be. Doing it all for your grandkids. Very nice. Square number 48, Mr. Reese. Ooh. And nothing going on there. Let's check out the reverse real quick. Nothing there either. Up to coin number 49 now. Coin number 49 goes to Carl. What do we have for Carl? Oh. What dost thou see? We'll come back to it. See if I have any other evidence here. Which I don't necessarily see any other evidence, but it appears could be a double die inside the curl of the 9. See that? Right there. Inside the curl of the 9, we also have what appears to be a little bit of doubling on the stem of the 4. So there we have it. Yeah, I saw that too. that could possibly be part of the doubling as well. That's what CoinDragon's talking about. But it also could be a part of these die gouges that I see up here, which is why I skipped it the first time around. I don't see anything else resembling any real doubling up here, except that one little mark on that right side of the T, which could possibly be related to the doubling you see here on the 9. Sorry about my frogginess. Happens every day. Boys and girls, don't smoke. Don't ever start. Smoking's bad for you. I smoked for a number of years, but I did quit close to 10 years ago. Here's one for Taco John. Taco John gets the ender. The end of the roll thus gets the toning and everything else that goes with the ender. Unfortunately, not a double die obverse. Let's check the reverse. And nothing there, unfortunately. So we do have... When was your birthday? When's your birthday, CoinDragon? There's all your normals. 9/16. You quit after me. I quit on 7/18/2014. 7/18/2014. Okay, here we go. Number 40, number 36, number 4, number 34, number 33, number 30, and number 16. These are all the die varieties for this particular roll that I've found so far. One for Angie, one for Penny Hoarder, Eric, Angie again, Sureg, and Penny Hoarder. Seems like we are a little centric among a couple of people in getting these die varieties, but I am going to wrap this up, get it done, and move on. Our 1943 reveal will be at 1 o'clock. I'm going to reschedule everything for an hour later than I had originally scheduled it. So I've got a 1, a 2, a 3 o'clock, and possibly a 4 o'clock today. Or maybe just a 1, 2, and 3 o'clock. I can't remember. But I'll go back and I'll schedule everything forward 1 hour. And I will see you guys at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's about 40 minutes from now. I appreciate it. That will be reveal number 406. Be there, be square. I'll be there at 1 o'clock. Talk to you then.